Manchester United are yet to find their first win of the campaign after tying 1-1 this evening away to Fulham. There are some details we need to discuss from that game, but first, if you're a first-time viewer, this is Football, the People's Game, your home of footballing analysis. Subscribe to follow more of our footballing analysis on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook at Football, the People's Game. The first talking point is Ruben Amorim, the Manchester United manager. This would make his second season since he took charge of Manchester United, and in 29 matches, he has been unable to win 2 consecutive Premier League matches. That is something the Manchester United manager needs to take into cognizance. Though there might not be pressure on him last season because it was his first spell with Manchester United as the manager, but this second season he should note that if he underperforms, pressures will be on him. And since the first game that he lost to Arsenal, everyone was looking up to today's game, thinking that Manchester United will put out a good performance and come away with a win for Manchester United. Manchester United started today's game with Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, and Mason Mount starting from the left flank. But despite these midfielders, Manchester United were able to register one big chance in the game, which was from the goalkeeper Ate Bayenda to Cunha, which Leno puts out. Another talking point is to note that Manchester United manager has lost 15 matches since he took charge of Manchester United. That is a big margin for a manager since he took charge. Another talking point from that game is Manchester United and their defenders and their recklessness conceding so many corners. And in today's games versus Fulham, Manchester United conceded 6 corners, which is too much for a team to concede in a game, if actually you want to keep the opponents from being a threat to your goal line. And we have not been able to see a spark from that Manchester United side. So Ruben Amorim needs to take a chill, and in the next game before the international break, starts Benjamin Sesko up front as the leading 9 and not Matheus Cunha to pose a threat up front. Now after the game, Ruben Amorim said, "I think we can do better, but we are putting the efforts in. I felt that after the goal, we were thinking about the result. We need to focus on the performance." I think the Manchester United fans are looking out for the results rather than the performance, because after last season's horrendous performance, I think Manchester United wants to start this season on the front foot and not just relying on performance but rather result. So Ruben Amorim needs to take a chill and then try to pull some strings, in trying to start getting good results rather than just focusing on performance. So Manchester United, after their second game of the campaign, are still winless. So what is your reactions to Manchester United, their new signings, and their chase of getting the first win of the campaign? This is Football, the People's Game. Remember to subscribe to follow more of our footballing analysis. Thank you.